Welcome to the PMA Fresh Connections Exhibitor Toolbox. In this clip, we'll be looking at ways to maximise your return on investment after the trade show with some post-show to-dos. Let's start with what happens to your leads post-show. According to a 2010 sales lead survey conducted by Exhibitor Online, 98% of exhibitors collect sales leads at trade shows, but less than 70% have any formalised plan or process in place for how those leads are followed up after the show. Only 47% of companies track leads generated at trade shows and events throughout the sales cycle, and an even smaller 28% measure and report the number of leads that ultimately convert to sales as part of their exhibit program's return on investment. The good news, however, is that 4 out of 10 respondents report that upwards of 80% of the leads they collect at trade shows and events do receive follow-up communication. The key point here is that to maximise your return on investment, you must have a concrete follow-up plan prior to the show so that all leads are accounted for and move into the sales pipeline. You will have made a number of new contacts from your booth, so it is important to qualify each lead. Your leads can be categorised according to cool, warm, or hot, depending on the presence or absence of authority, budget, and timeline. For example, a hot lead will have the right authority level to make a purchase decision, have the necessary budget available, and have an apparent timeline for purchase. In comparison, a cool lead may be a person that has identified that they need something like what you provide, but perhaps have no budget or timeline, but are willing to talk. The qualified leads should then be used to create a database ready for follow-up within 2 working days of the show closing. Finally, don't forget to debrief. Holding a post-show team meeting will throw any issues to light and pinpoint areas for improvement at future shows. It's also a great time to brainstorm the things you liked or disliked about other exhibitors' booths to see if there are any ideas you can adopt. This concludes the PMA Fresh Connections Exhibitor Toolbox series. For additional tools and information, don't forget to check out the PMA Fresh Connections Exhibitor Toolbox at www.pmafreshconnections.com.au.